amount. I always feel like the early game here will be very important. Demon Hunter first is a must on this map. Immolation creeping, very strong. If the Demon Hunter gets a fast level 3 and can dominate the early game and following the mid game, I feel like it's a great map for the Night Elf. So, but if he can't, then the Orc can easily expand and the Orc might be in a favored position. Oh, he stole it! Fly steals the last hit with the Peon and the Shadow Priest, and that puts him in a favored position right away. That experience lead is absolutely huge. And whew, the Blade Master even came in time, almost, to get the last hit. Didn't get that, but he got the Wisp. And that's a painful start, indeed, for Colorful. Should at least be able to run down this Shadow Priest. No way. Don't tell me he saves it. Blade Master with an early shop. This is a build that Fly plays almost all the time. Early shop build to micro there by Fly. Could have been a little bit better. Early shop to get the speed scroll, to be aggressive right away, to pick up the salves and be in the Night Elf's face instantly. I feel like this has become pretty predictable by now. I think he does this every single map, every time. So maybe Colorful can find a counter to it soon. Another steal! Oh my god. Demon Hunter still gets level 2 now, at long last. But look at the Blade Master. He's 2.2. He's been stealing items. Absolutely glorious last hits here by Fly. Dude, if he gets that one again. No way. No way. Oh, he got it again! Bro. Sick. Sick last hits by Fly. Very impressive. 2.3 on the harassing Blade Master already. Very well done. Really good early game. And like I said earlier, I think it really comes down a lot to the early and to how much experience the Demon Hunter can get, how much he can level. And this is not a good start for him. Not a good start for the Demon at all. Double circuit here also for the plate. That's quite strong. Creeping camps away from the Night Elf side. Admittedly, also the Demon Hunter has some really good items. Double slippers and ring. Wonderful for him. Going for the Hunter's Hall, but can't cut that down. That would be a disaster. Colorful trying to go for lures, trying to go for bears, which on this map I guess is kind of the norm. Since you have to go Demon, there's no way you're going to play Hunt's Expo. I mean, Talons, yeah. Talons are sometimes played here, but it seems like at the moment nobody really is playing Talons. And Fly is expected to go Radar Walker here and probably go for an expansion pretty soon. Blade Master's experience is out of control. Oh, he's getting a cancel here as well. Got a tele stamp, so should always be safe. This would be kind of a classic Fly moment if you lose the Blade Master here. But it would be a space created kind of a position. Yeah, if the Keeper catches him there with the Entangle, would have been scary, but didn't get him. Is that level 3? Oh my god, he's already level 3. This is the perfect early game by Fly. You could not hope for more. Twisted LOL 29 with the resub. Thank you. Says closing in on 2 years. Poggies. That is very poggies. I agree. Oh, whoops. That's on the wrong screen. The Master has sick attack speed here as well. Oh, he's gonna get the lore, I guess. Keeper coming for the Entangle. Can he get the kill? Alright. Classic Fly moment. I think he should be able to get the kill here. Oh, needs to kill him. Colorful needs to get this kill if he wants to get back into the game, and I think he should be able to. There we go. Fly making the fans happy. Wouldn't be a Fly game without one of these moments. Oh, and that's level 3 for the Demon Hunter as well. Oh, and that means the expansion might get cancelled. Oh no. If the Expo finishes, Fly still has the lead, but I don't think it will now. Oh no, Fly. Oh no, Fly. Great detonate, by the way. The detonate burned the mana so the blade couldn't run away with the Windwalk. Fly might still win. His Shadowrunner is very well leveled. Blade is going to be back kind of soon. Oh, but of course, if the Blade was alive, he could just easily hold the expansion here. Okay, Hex to disable the Demon Hunter, but it's not going to last too long. Big mana burn, and that's level 3. That's at level 3 he got earlier from getting the hero kill. It's going to get the Bursey as well. Takes the demon a while. Oh my god, dude. Come on. There we go. And the keeper just walks away. Just gets away like that. More than 1,000 gold for Colorful, by the way. No army, though. I guess he was lacking the lumber. Ooh, you can't fight this Demon Hunter without a blade. Oh, man. And the Entangle gets the next kill. Oh my god, Colorful just turned this game on its head with the Fly Classic. Well, well, well. How the turntables. Why is Colorful not making more wisps? What the hell? Okay, now he is. He was so low lumber for so long. That expansion cancel and the unit losses hurt a lot for Fly, but I think if he gets the expansion up at some point, if he gets it up, he could still win this. Demon looking for the cancel again. Oh, staff in from the keeper. Entangle as well. Right click's coming through, but the keeper close to falling. And will die. There's no way to escape with damage here, right? Oh, needs to be careful about the Hex. Hex is dangerous, so he needs to TP out early. Level 1 keeper loss. Not that big of a problem. Just a little bit of gold needed for the revive, and indeed he had lots of gold. Blade not with the most amazing items, but good small items here. They was able to find or buy. Demon close to getting level 4 here. And the bears will soon be ready. Wait, is he making 0 dryads? Just 100% bear army. Oh, sick item, by the way. It's good. Bone chimes here found. That is so good for Fly. Especially with Spirit Link, when everything's going to be taking damage. Going to be taking, well, reduced damage rather. But also, you know, split the damage. The lifesteal here could be absolutely wonderful. The expansion is finally up. Fly is now mining from it. If you can build a big army, get a bunch of Kodos and Walkers, you could still absolutely win this game. But the 50 supply army for Colorful should be, in theory, more supply efficient with the strong tier 3 units, the bears. And I think he's got a single Dryad. So it's going to be 6 bears and 1 Dryad, as it looks. Demon level 4. The flute will have to be sold. And he's got double orb of venom as well. Oh my god, dude. Doyo and these goddamn pop-ups. Leave me alone. Alright, Fly now breaking into upkeep. 60 supply. About to be ready. I guess the Thorns Aura here on level 1 it just perfectly counters out the Scourge Bone Traps, right? So I guess the units won't be healing. They're just going to be taking exactly the same amount. Kind of funny. Keeper, if he levels more, will overturn that. We'll go to that summoned. Oh, and there's not much dispel. In fact, there's no dispel from the Dryads. We'll go to that here. Super helpful. Blade Master was in trouble as well, but there is healing for him and an invuln. Shadowrunner gets burned. He kind of ran into that one. And Fly seems to have the better army. He was able to devour some of the bears. The demon is in trouble. The demon is dead. And that is the double level up. The twofer. And that might be the end. 50 supply bear, army of bears, of course, very good. As long as it doesn't get eaten. But it did get partly eaten. And Fly dodging a bullet here. After the classic Fly move of losing the Blade Master, it was looking kind of sus for a little moment. Oh, nice heal scroll. Big AoE heal for everyone. There's a big heal potion as well. Still for the Blade Master. And this one didn't work out. GG is called. Colorful loses map 1. Early game was a disaster for Colorful. Got so many creeps stolen. The Demon Hunter took way too long to get level 3. And yeah, was stuck on low levels for way too long. Got some good items though. Outstanding last hitting by Fly in the early game. Really, really impressive. That is rare to see that well done. I don't think Colorful could have done too much against it. Maybe could have done a little bit better. Maybe with some immolation, last hit timing and stuff. But yeah, then the Blade Master died. It almost seemed like that was the way back in. But no. Once the Expo's up, once the Orc has the big army, if the Devourers land, yeah, the bear strat, I still feel like in most cases doesn't look that impressive if the Night Elf has the proper counters lined up. I feel like bears might be better with the Keeper first, right? Because when you go Keeper first, there's Entangle threat. So you force the Orc into Shaman. And when there's Shaman, then the bears are way better. Because, of course, the Walkers work as a great counter with a high magic damage. And also, the Spirit Link just being really, really good. So next up, Colorful is going to have his map choice. And the choice is Concealed Hill. Which very much fits into his kit. Fits into his playstyle. Colorful normally wants to play the standard. Wants to play the cookie cutter strats where nothing gets weird. Where he knows what to expect. Honestly, map 1 was also pretty predictable in the way it all shook out. Except for all those last hit steals. I'm sure those he will try to not repeat now as we move on to map 2. I would be shocked if this was not a Keeper of the Grove. In the past, this would always be Keeper expansion play with hunts. Oh, what's Fly doing? He's not going for a farce here, is he? I know, he's going for the fast chop again. Yep. Fast chop. Delayed barracks. I swear he does this every game. And it is the Keeper this time. Yeah, in the past, of course, it was always Keeper, Creep level 3, and then Expand, Alchemist, Mass, you know, all that good stuff. But lately, it seems like Night Elves feel a lot less confident that they're going to be able to get the expansion up. And so oftentimes they would rather tech tier 3 and also go Bears here. But like I pointed to earlier, when the Keeper's on the field, you can't just go Walkers normally. You have to go Shaman, because early on tier 2, the Entangle threat is so big. So I think on this map, there's 2 good strats available for the Night Elf. Either Keeper hunts Expo, or Keeper into Bears. peon pull here to slow down the creeping while the Blade Master is heading south. And again, looking for steals. Ancient of War was in the wrong position, right? Shouldn't the Ancient of War be on the other side to smack the peon? Oh, the blade. Oh, gets the big steal. Ooh, that is really bad for Fly. On only level 1.3 right now, and he doesn't have treants. Peon was probably also baiting the entangle. And this is looking so good for Fly already. The tech has started. Of course, the downside of this build is your grunts are going to be very, very late. But it's going to be up to the Blade Master here to keep Colorful busy. Who's juggling the wisps very well. Didn't lose a single wisp yet. Blade Master now very hurt though. Normally with this we would also expect a circlet to be purchased. Fly, as you can see, has lots of gold, almost 700. Since he couldn't spend anything on grunts just yet. Circlet and dust for him. And so he knows he's going to be safe in the shadows of Windwalk. Good play so far by Fly. Good ply by Fly. How many plies do you prefer? Once a couple of hunters are out, Colorful will be able to creep without many problems. 2-3 hunts, or at the latest 3 hunts, and yeah, 2 or 3 hunts exactly. And then you can take the greens really easily, maybe even some bigger ones. But of course that all took a long while. We're already 4 minutes into the game. Keeper still no level 2. This early game certainly goes to Fly. Blade Master is being played pretty sacrificially. Hasn't crept anything himself. But once the Shadowrunner comes out, we expect creeping to pick up. I wonder if Fly is going to go for walkers here. Keeper is really underleveled. He might be able to get away with walkers. We'll see in a moment. Alright, Blade Master should finally be forced away. Thanks to the presence of the Huntresses. But Colorful's early game so slowed down. Alright, here's the Bestiary. And a Lodge. Okay. Fly is not trying to go for walkers. You can still beat bears if you play Shaman, but for that you definitely need an expansion. Finally, creeping continues. Man, this took forever. This will be level 2 Keeper at long last. Colorful with lots of resources. Should be a tier 3 rush. Alchemist. No, wait, not Alchemist. Demon Hunter. Most likely? Oh no, it is the Alchemist. Oh, really? Okay, Shadowrunner was holding the skill point here for a long time. Decides for Hex and wants to fight this. Blade Master in trouble right away. Whew, almost getting killed here thanks to the reveal. Detonate on the Wisp, trying to have counter ready against the Hex. So it's a 1-for-1 trade. Huntress versus Grunt. And Fly hasn't lost Blade Master yet. It's his specialty. But so far, Blade Master still has not seen the world beyond. I guess it was the Ring of Protection here that kind of saved him, right? Plus 4 armor. Wyvern and Hex now. Very strong against the Huntresses, but of course, Hunts will soon be a thing of the past. Blade gets level 2. If he goes Mirror Image here, he could scout very easily. But late game against Dryads, Mirror Image is not good. And speaking of Dryads and late game, normally when we see an Alchemist, the Night Elf doesn't try to go bears, doesn't try to go for the very late game, but rather just stays on mass Dryads and keep up the aggression on the tier 2 stage. And primarily prevent the Orc from expanding. Yeah, We see a bunch of Dryads coming. No tier 3. Upgrades as well. And Fly, having seen the Alchemist, should be suspecting this play. Both Orc heroes now on level 2. The heroes here are the biggest concern for the Night Elf later on. The Orc heroes will be way, way stronger than the Night Elf heroes if they get the levels. Currently, they're far away from it. But if the game goes long enough, it will change. So Hex and Mirror Image and Shaman are all very bad against Dryads. That's the point of this strategy, I guess. The Dryads have no real counter outside of very strong hero levels and perhaps Serpent Wards. And Fly is holding the skill point. He's considering Serpent Wards, but of course also Heal Wave is really good. He will soon be regretting the Hex, but the Hex was a strategic choice at that point in the game to be able to, you know, fight on against the onslaught. Later on, perhaps a Tome of Retraining might make sense on the Shadow Hunter. Fly has a bit of an experience lead here. I like the second bestiary. Fly's gonna go for Mass Raiders soon, because Shaman don't have too much use. Last hit goes to the Orc, second ring for the Blade, especially considering it's Fly. Not a bad thing. Protecting the Blade. Wyvern do good damage, but as you can see, they also quickly die. Oh, nice speed scroll. Great escape. Back to the main base he goes. Time now to heal. Heal selves need to get to work, and they do. Healing the Wyvern and the Blade. Purge as well, and Snare. Oh, bit of a misclick there. Fly so far playing this quite well, I would say. Colorful wants to keep up the tempo. Keep fighting. Look for kills. He's got great consumables already. Big healing and heal scroll and invuln. Similar items though also on the Orc side. And Fly on the prowl, charging forward, looking for kills. Wyvern this time won't be getting away. That was a quick kill. And the Blade Master's damage here now is lacking. He doesn't have damage items, he doesn't have crit. And this is where perhaps Colorful could take a winning fight. He's holding onto the heal scroll for as long as he can. Put on a level 3. Would love to have Serpent Wards here. Serpent Wards would be so good, but of course he can't, as he started with Hex. Heal Wave. It is instead, and it seems to be a pretty much one-for-one exchange here. Good save on the Dryad. Most Raiders have gone down. Almost all of them have gone down. But with the Ensnare as well, the Dryads are locked down, and then the Orc heroes can find the kills. And summoned one more time, but there's still plenty of purges on the Shaman. The Shaman never died, so there's always Dispel available. As seen here. Both players running out of mana. There's one more heal wave. Fly's holding on to it for the time being. Oh, Shaman in the wrong spot. Heal wave committed. But Colorful never had the opportunity to go for a great heal wave because there was always good target fire on Fly, going for one target after the next, realizing that the heal scroll was there to counter the spread damage. And it's a lot of kills going both ways. Lots of experience being gained by these heroes on both sides, and that, of course, tends to favor the Orc. Fly also with the heal scroll, both with around 40 supply. A lot of low HP Raiders. Oh, if Fly can save those all to the main and heal them up, that would be perfect for them. And more kills going Fly's way. It seems like Fly now has a clear lead. One Raider here should be going down, but the Dryad will be traded. Was that a crit for 40? No, that was a Windwalk. Must have been. Colorful trying to chase for kills, but his mana is very low. Unlike for the Shaman, they have plenty of mana. With a couple of purges, there could be a kill, or at least a TP forced. And that exchange definitely went in favor of Fly. Good play by him. And now I can heal up, maybe creep the natural. But he doesn't really have resources to actually go for an expansion. I wonder if Colorful should have tried to kill the shaman quicker to get rid of the dispel. At one point they were really out of position, but I guess for most of the fight they were well positioned. Fly knows that time is against him. The hero levels will favor the orc very clearly very soon. There's not much time left to win this game, unless he goes tier 3 and goes for bears. Cat gets pipe. Decent for the heroes, not really useful for the dryads. Oh, and that's not level 4. And this is normally where the orc starts to take over. Level 2 critical strike. Still won't be too impressive, since there's no items on display. As you can see, 129 only for level 2 crit. That is kind of pathetic. He could even crit for less than 100 if he's got a low roll. But the damage still seems to be enough to take out many of these dryads here, with one end snare after the next. I would love to see total regen, by the way, on this Shadowhunter. Ooh, Keeper in trouble. Heal potions there. How many purges do we have? Oh, no purges left, actually. Okay, if the Keeper can get some mana back, more Entangle, more Treants, Fly might be able to take a decent fight here, but he lost so much already. Heal wave after heal wave, filling up nicely these orc forces. And a good speed scroll away. Sort of. But the grunts might be caught. Oh, Alchemist. Did he overstay perhaps? 1 or 2 crits? Oh, there is one. But that one is not enough. It's kind of a classic concealed hill problem. Very difficult to stack the Blade Master here. Unless you get lucky. Alright, Colorful is getting some exit kills. This is going to be Keeper level 4. And now there's almost no Shaman left. Oh, Fly might be making a mistake here. Re-engaging the Night Elf army. That's going to be another kill. And you can see, if the Orc makes 1 or 2 mistakes, suddenly things can start to slip away. This was the first good sequence for Colorful in a while. Getting some kills, back to 50, has some decent items again. And Fly noticing that this game isn't quite over yet. Shadowhunter retrain would make sense here. Yeah, there it is. Come with retraining. Now we got the Serpent Wards. And that is a dangerous weapon against the Dryads. But remember the Shaman count. There's only 1 single Shaman left. The Keeper can really get to work now again. Serpent Wards want to target the Dryads, not the heroes. Then again, this Alchemist is actually very vulnerable. Didn't find a single ring of protection. It's pretty unlucky for him. Speaking of rings, the Blade Master sold 1 of his. Invo popped. Should be on both sides. Yep, it is. Good kiting here away from Serpent Wards by Colorful. The Dryad's always trying to get out of range of those. Alchemist in trouble now, though. Heal scrolls there. Alch versus Blade. Backstab for not too much damage, but a nice escape here as well. With the Windwalk. Alchemist falls. And there's a lot of experience for the Orc heroes. As you can see now, they're both almost level 5. Colorful killed a lot of units here. The Keeper is showing up again in the late game with the Shaman count so low. But the Orc heroes might be just a bit too strong now. Colorful probably has 1 push left. 1 last opportunity. He has to fight with a big supply lead. And then there might be a way for him. Wait, Fly. Going to the red camp? Instead of the lab. If he was creeping the lab safely, he could get double level 5 and a consumable super easily. Oh, this is a risk. He gets jacked here. But he won't. Okay. Item on the ground is the robe, I guess. Yeah, robe for the Shadowhunter is actually very good. Blade level 5. And more importantly, Shadowhunter level 5. It is Serpent Wards level 3, that makes sense. Blade Master's holding the skills point for now. And now he at the fountain. They can camp and heal, and the Serpent Wards can do the work. This is a great position in theory for Fly, but then again, he doesn't have too much left. Keeper, level 5 as well. Oh, Fly might be caught in a trap here. The Alchemist, though, isn't back yet. This is the deciding moment of the game. Does Colorful have enough to break through here? He's got the supply lead clearly, but the Serpent Boards don't count into that. This 50 damage per shot. You can see how the Serpent Boards are ripping through the Dryads. And Fly is holding position at the fountain. It's a bunch of Treants left. The Treants are turning out to be really good here. At the very end of the game. And the Keeper's got a great mana regen thanks to the aura he found earlier. Fly doesn't want to make a new Shaman though. They're not really too useful for anything else outside of getting rid of the Treants. Also, since the Blade Master has the Mirror Image. This is nice, by the way. You can always get out of Entangle thanks to the Mirror Image if he's got the mana, which he does. A lot of Dryad kills, both back at 40 supply. Even supplies on something that Nihilf wants to see happen. But he has no choice in the matter now. Time to go for the Alchemist again. There's the first decent crit we've seen all game. 192. 192 again. Blade Master in trouble though. Needs to fall back once again. Windwalk saves him. Good heal salve as well. And the Serpent Board still pumping out so much damage. Alchemist might be on the chopping block for the second time, but he just barely gets away. Blade afflicted with the Acid Bomb. But now out in the open, the Serpent Boards are absolutely wrecking these Dryads. And there's not enough Treants to counter them. Oh, Keeper almost surrounded. Blade in trouble as well. There is Mirror Image. Nice one. Gets away and barely survives. Nice play by Fly. Didn't lose the Blade Master a single time this game. But the Keeper goes down and the Alchemist will be falling for a second time as well. And that's going to do it. GG. As Fly takes the 2-0 lead on Concealed Hill. Well played by him. The details absolutely on point. The early Blade Harass. Very successful here. I think Colorful made a big mistake having the Ancient of War not in the perfect position. So if it's at the tree line at the bottom, the Peon can easily get away with that creep pull. But if the Ancient of War is at the other tree line, then I think that's a lot harder to pull off. To be honest, Fly is really, really predictable at the moment in this matchup. He's always going to play that same opening. At least like the last 10 games I saw, we're always the same. I wonder if there might be a way to counter that. Colorful must find a way. It's 2-0 up right now for Fly. Could be a quick 3-0. Unless Colorful finds another answer. The one thing we still haven't seen yet is the Keeper Hunts Expo, which I think was always a really strong strat for him. But Night Elves, in general, have been moving away a little bit from that strategy recently. Unless it's a map where you can easily expand. If it's an easy Expo map, then Keeper Hunts still seems really solid. And speaking of maps, the next one is going to be Hammerfall. And here I would say the Expo difficulty, well, it's not exactly easy. It's more like medium. It certainly isn't as difficult as on Concealed Hill, though. Thank you very much, Torben Dietrich, with the resub. Much appreciated. Oh, and look at that. Fly for the first time going for a different build. No instant shop this time. I didn't even know he still played that. Like I said, like the last many games that I saw from him were always instant shop harass. Not this time. So the Keeper should be able to have more freedom this game. At least get the first camp without interference. Maybe even get level 2 right away without harass.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Peon scout again sent out. Again looking for the peon pull. But this time, there's no blade coming to steal the last hits, so lucky for Colorful. Imagine if the blade was here. Steals the big boy and the item. Ooh, that would have been bad. But no, the Blade Master's on his side of the map, creeping up 1 or 2 camps himself. And then might come for the harass. Master in Windwalk and not healing from the heal salves. I guess he's trying to get a fast level 2 over there at the Hydras. These Hydras in the middle have claws to offer if you get lucky. Gloves is okay. And seems like Colorful has the best early game so far this series. Got a level 2 for free, no interference, no steals. And only now does the Blade Master come for the harass. Oh, he might get a steal here. If he's looking. Does get it, but no level 2 yet. And that should give the Keeper the time to get the turtle. Yeah, this is by far the best early game for Colorful so far. Oh, Grunt might be getting caught. Nope. Claws, and ring, and gauntlets. Good little items here for Colorful at the start of the game. He's gonna go for a circlet? No, just the dust. And now we got Entangle and Treants. We got the tech coming, and we got the Night Elf expansion. Alright. Colorful, back in the saddle. This game is looking so much better than before. Blade level 2, thanks to the grunt creeping. Nice little touch there. Yo, Ultimate Viking with the resub. Thank you. It says, let's go Orc. By the way, great content. Keep up the good work. Grubflex. Yeah, reading your name, I instantly thought that must be an Orc player. If your name is Ultimate Viking, there's no way you're playing Night Elf. Thank you, buddy. Alright, Blade Master sees the expansion. Would love to get a cancel here, but I think he should be too late, right? He's got Mirror Image to get out of Entangle, but there's still a lot of Huntresses that are going to be wailing away at him. Oh, hold up. Yeah, okay. That should be a save. Wisps here just in case. And Colorful will get up this tree fairly early. Of course, not in position yet, though. In the meantime, we got the Shadowhunter coming, Bestiary, Lodge. This is the norm. The Keeper is still not level 3, though. The Blade is level 2, got some decent items. I would say this is a pretty even game so far. Don't know if we could say that anybody's favorite here. Oh, Mirror Image also being used to pull the camp here for the Shadow for a fast level 2. That is very cute. Love that. Blade Master showing up. Would love to steal something, but with the Sentinels, that is not gonna be possible. Or at least it shouldn't be. Oh, Alchemist shows up. And so does the ad. Oh my God, since when do they have this? Alright, Keeper level 3. Shadowhunter gonna get level 2 here. Found the Talisman of Evasion. That's not too bad for the Blade Master, I would say. Does that also work on illusions? I guess it should. Oh, Fly looking for the creep jack. Perfect timing. Shadowhunter doesn't have Hex though, so... Well, there's no catch. Fly can just watch. Blade Master. Oh, getting surrounded here. Nice play by Colorful. This will be the kill. Blade Master doesn't have the mana, and that is the classic Fly moment. Oh, the Windwalker is just a split second too late. Oh, the classic Fly. There it is. And the creeper's still here. Things are getting awkward. Blade Master gonna get revived now. Mana is very low on these Shaman. Another one is gonna die, and the Raider's also gonna fall. That's a lot of kills for Colorful while the expansion is coming up. Another acid bomb. Alchemist here has done a great job. Really good acid bombs. And that puts Colorful clearly in the lead. Fly still thinking about pressing on, but everything's hurt. He doesn't want to give away the middle camp, but he may have to. For Colorful though, also, lots of stuff is hurt, and he's low mana. But the expansion is about to begin mining. Oh, I think it already started mining, right? I don't know. But certainly soon he will. Shadowhunter level 3 will be big once he gets there, and he's very close to it now. Might be looking for another surround. The hunters are going in deep. This hunters will be level 3 if he gets it. Oh, and there it is. Another raider died as well, though. This is a very expensive exchange for Fly, who does not have 2 mining bases. Blade Master is finally back. And Colorful finds himself with a good lead. Orc counter expansion is still far, far away. But at 50 supply, the Orc army is very cost efficient. Not exactly the same for the Night Elf army. Colorful will need to break into upkeep to have a chance at taking a good fight. These consumables here will also be a big deal. Oh, and both found a wonderful one for their faction. Scroll the Beast for the mass hunts, and big mana potion for the Shadowhunter. Bunch of archers now coming. That makes sense. Now that we have more and more Serpent Wards, the hunts will be falling off. Scroll the Beast popped earlier. I wonder if Fly should just disengage here against Scroll the Beast. Perhaps? That wouldn't be the worst idea. Fly gonna try to see how many kills he can find right here. So far the answer is zilch. Everything's also really hurt already. Big Master deep in the red, so are the grunts. Target fire from the Serpent Wards. A little bit off. Fly gonna run back, lick his wounds. Oh, but he doesn't have enough heal cells right now to heal everything. Oh, the counterattack by Colorful could be really strong. He's also pretty hurt, though. He will want to get a heal scroll for sure. Scroll the Beast, of course, now has been expended. Shadowhunter also used his big mana potion, apparently. Oh, Fly is not done yet. He's looking for more. He's gonna get another kill here. That's almost level 3 for the blade. Oh, he's gonna steal the scroll here. That would be huge. He got one, but there should be one more. In stock. Blade. Very hurt. Ooh, gets level 3. And gets away. Must have had his finger on the trigger there for the purge. Alchemist got level 3. Very important for the heal spray. He's low mana, but the Orc army is low HP. Fly pretty even. I think Fly needs to buy time to heal more. Keeper level 4. This push is looking good for Colorful. Heal scroll for Fly is probably going to be needed at the start. Yep, there it is. Mirage in the back. Not going to be too effective. That's going to be Wisp for detonate as well, and the Mirage is quickly taken out. Lots of archers. Shadowhunter has a clarity in his inventory, but the mana potion, of course, is gone. Grunts seem to find the connection to the archers. Now they are trying to, but the numbers seem to be favoring Colorful way more. Supply gap is clear, and here's a big heal scroll as well. A little bit of Shadow Meld here as well, and Colorful taking this fight with flying colors. And this should be the expansion going down. Huge supply lead now. Good old Keeper Hunts Expo can still work. The hero loss this time will be the demise of Fly. On Terranos stand, he came back nicely. Despite losing the Blade Master on the early. He was able to win in the end with the expansion. This time the expansion not early enough. The Blade Master kill too painful. It's amazing to do that. After all these many years, it still happens to Fly a lot. He loses the hero early game for no good reason and ends up costing him the game. Well, not always, but sometimes. Colorful's pressing on. He's feeling confident. Fly is hoping in his heroes to be able to carry him here in the very end. If he gets double level 5 heroes, he could still absolutely win this game. He is not too close to that though. Fly's main base still intact. This wasn't the worst damage for him, but we can see the supply rising and rising for Colorful. Up at 70 already. 2 upgrades for him. Only thing he's missing is some scrolls, and then the next push should be enough to close it out. Shadowhunter finally level 4. Such a big level up for him to get the heal wave and serpent wards to level 2. But it seems like it's a bit too late this game. Blade also level 4. That's not too bad. Oh, I didn't notice that Fly actually lost 2 burrows before, not just 1, so he's still supply blocked. I guess he wouldn't want to go above 50 anyways, though. Alright, Colorful bringing the Wisps. Ready to close this one out. This should be an unholdable push from the Night Elf side. The expansion has paid off nicely. And now we have a mass of the Elf units ready to descend upon the Orc. Level 2 mirror image is pretty cool. But that's why the Wisp are here, ready for the detonates. And the Archer damage back is huge. Man, on Shadowhunter. He's low already. You can see Fly is quickly running out of mana. Everywhere. Also, the mirror images will be gone in a moment. The Blade Master needs to be careful himself. Keeper, where's he going? Oh, that was a weird force of nature. This might force the TP. No, just got the Inner Potion. And yeah, it's just too much by now. The Expo Mass Strat does work out. And that's gonna be our GG. Fly. Not able to bring this one on home. Not quite the clean 3-0. Colorful wins this map, which is good for us. The series continues more Warcraft action for us, and Colorful here finally able to make the strategy work. 3 different strats by Colorful. First it was Demon Hunter into Bears, then Keeper Dryads. Both those didn't work, but the good old Keeper Hunts expansion was successful. 2-1 now, the score. As we go to map number 4. This is going to be Fly's first counter map pick. And that will be Echo Isles. And I wonder what we're going to be seeing there. Keep runs expansion, I think the dominant strategy here. But if the Orc is on his toes, the Keeper can also find himself in a pretty difficult early game. A while ago, we also saw some Night Elves playing a good amount of Demon Hunter Talons on this map. I think Colorful is one of the best Talon players of all time. But nobody's playing that at the moment. Pretty much, literally nobody. Last Refuge was a great map for Talons, but I think this tournament we don't even have Last Refuge. Let's find out what it's gonna be. Fly still with the lead, 2-1 spawning here in the top left, Colorful. Top right, he's going for a quick Merc camp creep, which Fly won't be harassing this time. I first thought that Fly was really predictable and was always going for the instant shop harass, but he's been mixing up his builds here, not going instant shop every time. On this map, if the Night just goes for the green camp, then that instant shop harass doesn't do anything for you. You will be not in time. In this case, the instant shop harass with the speed scroll would be amazing, but of course there's no shop now. At least not quick enough to instantly run across the map with the scroll. So this seems like a pretty good start so far for Colorful. He might be able to get this Merc creep in without any interference. And Fly would love to steal the Shadow Priest away from the Merc camp, but he doesn't have supply open, so that is not possible either. He can try to pull the creeps though. It's going to pull the green camp and make this a little more difficult. Oh wait, he did get the Shadow Priest. Oh! Fly cancelled the peons to get the Shadow Priest. Oh my god, if it dies, that would be so bad. Ooh, Shadow Priest survives. Peon will fall. And the Blade Master is coming for the harass. Or is he? He's going for the green camp. Okay, Shadow Priest survived. That was important. Fly's tech is slowed down a lot. He bought the Shadow Priest, so he had to stop 2 peons from producing. This costs him a lot of lumber. The Demon Hunter is only level 1. Found it too scary to creep the Merc camp. He knew Fly might be coming. And so now Fly is creeping the small camps in the middle. Got slippers already. Double slippers is insane. If you get that lucky, it's an unbelievable start. Oh my god, he gets it. Oh my god, that is so lucky. What are the odds for that? Very, very low. He's gonna buy something at the marketplace as well, maybe? Third pair of slippers? Demon Hunter with Immolation here, creeping up the green. It's going to be level 2 for him finally. But took him a while. Blade Master got the next item. Ring of Protection for him is also not bad at all. And would be in position here to harass at the Merc camp. Colorful can't afford to attempt this right now. As tier 2 will soon be finished on both sides. Again, we have Antrasol. Again, this is going to be bear play. Oh, Demon Hunter. If he finds the blade here, that will be perfect, but can't quite find him in time. I think that was a Tome of Knowledge, right? Also pretty good for the blade. At long last, Colorful can creep the Merc camp, though. This is going to be, again, good experience for him. And almost level 3. Oh, the blade, though, shows up. Oh, reveal is there. Big last hit, and the demon gets it. And the item. Second circuit for him. And now the Blade Master. Oh, in a bit of trouble as well. Good defense of the Creep Jack here for Colorful. Very important that he had the dust ready. Oh, and the blade didn't have a heal salve anymore. So now he's low HP. No, wait. I think he used the heal salve already. He's healing up at the moment. Alright, what looked like a bit of a disaster for Colorful seems to be getting into a much better state now. Tripping up the marketplace. He's going to get level 3 right here. Immolation is doing a good job. Big consumable. Would love to have a big healing here. Big mana. Will not be appreciated. That's going to be a sell right away. It's going to be Demon first into Keeper second. Oh, it's WC3 by the way. Oh, it's no walkers here for Fly. Ooh, he might regret that later. Nighttime. Provision advantage is a big deal right now, and Colorful has the opportunity to take control of this game right here with his Creep Jack. Big mana burn. Needs to be quick with the dispel here. Abolish magic. Okay, saves the grunt. But the strong Demon Hunter here is dominating this stage of the game right now. And Ensnare is not ready yet. Oh, fighting mano a mano here is dangerous, though the next hex might not be too far away. And Colorful is looking better and better indeed. Bears soon to be ready. We're gonna have a lot of raiders though. Lots of ensnare, lots of kill opportunities. Looks like Fly's pretty stubborn here with his Rock Golem. Oh, he didn't get the surround. Baiting in the Night Elf, and now he's got the Ensnares ready against the Dryads. It's going to be one kill right away, but the creeps are still active, and this is going to be a blow-for-blow exchange here, as it seems. Another Hex, but that's the last one. This Raider goes down. Oh, nice stab! Saves the bear right there. Shadowhunter, very hurt now. There's a heal potion though. Has it ready to save himself. Speed scroll. What's the target? Everything's hurt. Shadowhunter waiting for the last moment with the heal potion. With that, he saves himself. The bears are caught in GNL form, not in master form, but they do have the rejuve. Oh my god, this is going to be painful for both. But I think Colorful should be able to survive here. As long as he survives, he might be looking good. Blade Master almost dead as well. And now, Colorful trying to get away. I mean, Fly trying to get away. Spirit Walker transition coming now. Colorful gets another kill. 3.5 and 1.5 on the heroes. And Colorful seems to be looking good. Seems to be looking very good now. All of a sudden. Hunter almost died. Fly again struggling with healing. Heal cells lacking for a while. I just bought a TP. Trying to threaten the Night Elf base, most likely, with the Raiders. Yeah, Fly seems to be in a difficult spot now. Creeping far away in the corner down here. And seems like he's almost struggling with this creep cam. Battle of Giant Strength, I would say pretty good on a late game Blade Master. But as we look at the Demoner, we also see he is very, very strong. Claws, gloves, circlets, ring. About to be level 4. And now, I'm gonna force a response by Colorful. With the Ensnare, he can try to keep the demon pinned. He doesn't even have that many raiders. And this is perfect for Colorful. The Demoner can solo defend, and across the map, he's still creeping. Double all the venom. And the Demon Hunter is repelling the Orc army all by himself. I can't try to go for the hero kill. He doesn't have the health for it. Oh, he's TPing home. And guess where the Keeper is? Right there. Fly has a bunch of gold though. He was making use of pillage right there. Sold the belt. With spike barricades, Fly is defensively set up against the bears, kind of. Got his own sort of thorns right now. Speaking of which, the Keeper's got level 2 thorns already. Fly will need to be an upkeep, I think, to beat this army. And look at the damage. Double all the venom. Oh man, this is so scary for Fly. He doesn't even have a level 3 Shadow Hunter yet. Big Master needs to find some kills quickly. There's only one Kodo Beast, by the way. Doesn't get off a Devour, and this should just be a slaughter. Big mana burn. Shadow Hunter now completely dry. And completely dead. And that is the game for Colorful. Alright. Nice comeback by Colorful. Comes back from the 0-2. 2-2 now the score. And that's a little more like it. That's more like the Colorful that we know from the past in this matchup. One of his strong matchups against Orc. Here he's able to finally prove it to us. So we're going to see a 5th map decider on Northern Isles. That's a map that's historically considered certainly a bit on the Orc side. Very strong for early harass. Pretty difficult for the Keeper to get your levels going. Seems impossible to play with Demon Hunter first, honestly. Night Elves here in the past have had a pretty difficult time. Colorful has played a variety of different strategies. We saw some Bears, we saw some Talons, we saw some Keeper and Hunts. Northern Isles being a pretty easy expansion map, most likely will also be Keeper Hunter's play. And perhaps a return by Fly to his more aggressive opening. On Concealed Hill, it looked so good. The instant Blade Master harass with the Quick Shop. This could very much be a time to return to that now. After this series, by the way, we're going to have a second series of the day, of course. It's going to be the next lower bracket round 1 game, the Night of Mirror, between Lawliot and Kaho, where I'm sure we're going to be seeing plenty more bears. Once we get there. Thank you very much, Monkey Bomb 21. With the resub, it says, did you know if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you can use your Prime subscription to subscribe to your favorite stream for free? Streamers for free. That is absolutely correct. Thank you, Mr. Monkey Bomb, for the 7-month Prime resub. If you guys have a Prime resub laying around and you enjoy some Warcraft content and would like to get some sub badges and some ad-free experience, then you're very welcome to use your your Prime subs also on us. We're getting ready for map number 5. The last map, Decider. Frosty times ahead of us, as we'll be moving on to Northern Isles. One of the staples in any map pool these days. I just double checked, by the way. Indeed, we don't have Last Refuge. It seems like many tournaments were quick to discard Last Refuge. It was a great map for a long time, but I feel like we've seen enough of Last Refuge. I think Last Refuge was like first introduced in the late seasons of WC3L and ESL Pro Series, if I remember right. So that was like 2009, maybe? And I think Last Refuge was the first really well-made map ever. Twisted Meadows was also really good in many ways, but also kind of broken in a few ways. Nowadays, with the changes that were made, Twisted Meadows is also a very good map. But back then, with stupid green camps and no force cross, Twisted Meadows was kind of silly in a bunch of ways. Whereas Last Refuge came out of the box amazing right away. Anyways, no Last Refuge here, but rather it's going to be Northern Isles. Keeper first, Blade Master first, and Fly now is returning to his instant harass play. I guess the first 2 maps he instant harassed and he won. The next 2 maps he didn't instant harass and he lost. Seems like a pretty clear sign so far. Peon also sent out looking for the creep pull. And we'll find the keeper here, attempting the big camp. Oh, if the Blade Master shows up to steal 1 or 2 last hits here, that would be absolutely devastating. Good entangle, though. Entangle slows down the peon. Also kind of slows down the creep, though. Of course, the treants aren't here, ready to help. Blade Master in the middle has been scouted by a wisp. And he's coming. With the speed scroll, he used 2 windwalks already, so the blade is, in fact, pretty low mana. Oh, Keeper risking it for the biscuit. And does get the next creep kill. Ancient of War, though, might be in trouble here. Has to entangle the Blade Master. Ooh, Ancient of War. Oh my god, goes down. That is really bad. And the Archer also gonna fall. Keeper has to try to get level 2 at least from the Tuskar, but he can't. And that is a terrible start for Colorful. That is so bad. Fly, if he doesn't make a mistake, he doesn't lose this last hit. And now the Keeper is stuck on level 1.9. And it's almost impossible to get that level up. And again, Fly's early harass here is working out very, very well. I guess there's a good reason why he's playing this build so much. Maybe he shouldn't have strayed away from it. Oh boy, everything for Colorful is so late. Late hunts, late tech, late expo. Not good. There it is. Expansion coming now. And if it comes up unscouted, there might perhaps still be a way. It's not being a mistake here by Fly trying to creep this camp. Might be a better idea to just be scouting with the grunt and look for an expansion. Big heal potion forced. Very important deny here. That'll be level 2. Oh! Blade Master gets the deny. Last hits by Fly have been really, really good. The next grunt has been sent south. And we'll see... Wait, did he see it? He may have seen it, but it might be now too late to go for a cancel. Colorful might be getting away with murder here. He set up the expansion when he had 0 units. 0 units. But Fly didn't scout for it, so Colorful ends up being very lucky in the fact that this Tree of Life is allowed to finish. As he gets level 2 at long last. Same for the blade. I would say this is still a lead for Fly, but if he had cancelled the expansion, the game would be basically over. But he missed the cancel. Blade. Oh, gets the next last hit. There were no sentinels ready yet, but now they are. It is low mana, by the way. He gets surrounded here. Could be another classic Fly moment. Oh, entangle. Oh, but he's got the cloak. Hold on, there's sentinels. Sentinels, use it. Blade is barely able to get out. There was just enough mana for the win. There's a lot of space being created by the Blade Master. Shadowhunter across the map can freely creep up his level 2. He's doing so now at the Tuskars. Got some good alchemist items with colorful found here. Fly deciding to creep this camp with the Blade Master. I guess he feels that it's a bit too difficult without the blade. One grunt. Ooh, almost dying to the creeps. That's not what you would want. And the Blade Master is in time to cut down the Entangled again. He's low mana here. If he gets detonated, the Blade could die here. Good camp by Colorful. Got the Health Stone, which is very nice for the Alchemist. And finally a level 3. Now Fly's in a good position with a lead. But Colorful is trying to make this a competitive game. It's all a question of when Fly's counter expansion will come up. Shadowhunter is very well leveled though. Already on 3. It's great for him. Big item. Quathara's boots for the Alchemist. Blade Master would have loved to steal those. And Fly gets the heal scroll first. Keeper out of position. This is going to be an invuln forced right away. Entangle. Purge too late! Oh my god, Fly. Are you really going to lose the shot on her now? Late with the purge. That was a scary moment. Shadowrunner almost ended up being surrounded. Throw the beast, I mean. Trying to kill the alchemist or force an item. But good escape by Colorful. Good TP right after the scroll. Fly kind of messing up this fight. Late on the dispel. Waste of the speed scroll. Waste of the scroll of the beast. And now, if Colorful can hold this, and that's a big if, he's going to be favored. Lots of Wisp coming in for the dead, and I think Colorful correctly realizes if he wins this fight here, if he holds this push, he should be favored. Oh, mana's low though. Mana for Colorful is really low. Keeper is dry, Alk doesn't have much, Alchemist is not level 3 either. And the heat scroll is on the Orc. Shaman also have no mana. Shadowhunter also low mana. Oh, the overlay even shows how much the Ring of Regen regenerated now. That's kind of cool, I guess. Flying upkeep. He's going all in against this expansion. I would love to see a peon coming down here for a shot. Certainly doesn't need the lumber anymore. Alright, fight now. Seems to be breaking out in earnest. Wyvern almost going down. Good heal scroll. Saves at last moment. Everyone here is low mana. Just the Keeper has enough juice for one round of Treants. And Fly's going tier 3. Oh, that is cool. As we are in a bit of a stalemate here, and the game is slowed down. Fly's going tier 3, getting ready for a tiny and bloodlust. Rah, rah, rah. Doesn't have a depth training yet, by the way. That is certainly something we should fix. Ooh, everything's hurt. Hans can try to look for some kills. The Keeper would love to get in a few swings. Alright. Colorful holds the push, though. And now all of a sudden he's got an expansion coming up. An expansion that shouldn't have been allowed in the first place. Oh, Fly starting off with a 2-0. He had such a sick lead here on map 5 as well. Is he giving it away? We'll see. Fly's forgetting about Adept training. For the Shaman. Fly! Where is the Adept? On tier 3 you want to start Master Training and Bloodlust right away. He's got so many resources. 500, 500. Oh, that's a big mistake. That's a big mistake. I guess he's gonna realize when he's on tier 3 and he's gonna try to go for Master and won't be able to. Colorful now scouts the main. That should trigger upkeep right away. He's in upkeep already. Oh my god, dude. How do you not have depth training on the Shaman, bro? Sick items for the blade. Ring is also really good to tank him up. And of course the claws. Wait, doesn't have crit. Oh my god, only now adept training. Oh, Fly, how could you forget? I think they just turned down the volume. Let's turn it up a bit. Rah 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 is still far away. Fly has lots of gold though. On tier 3, a third hero option of Pit Lord is something we saw a lot of in the past. Fly's getting rich. 1200 gold. Still a bit low. Okay, we do have a tiny Great Hall. Oh, Fly's going south with it.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻
To the
击。
red camp. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Fly should break into upkeep though, right? He's got so much gold. He just needs to survive. Oh, Fly. Dude, what are you doing? You have 800 gold. You're not spending it. Now he is. Tiny Great Hall in the pocket.
"一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Oh man, Fly. Oh, he might be giving this game away, guys. Can't believe it. 600 gold, tiny Great Hall, just sitting in his pocket. Oh, and a terrible opening to the fight. Shaman out of position, and the Bloodlust is late. Now it is finally gonna be ready. 3, 2, 1.
一位玩家的部队
There we go. Finally Bloodlust. And maybe here back at home, Fly can still win this fight. 70 supply for Colorful. He knows if he has to fall back, then there's gonna be an expansion coming up the Tiny Great Hall. Big massive mirror images. Right next to the Wisp, there was also a pretty bad position for it. Bloodlust is quite good though. Night Elf army here only on tier 2, not that impressive necessarily. Kills going both ways. Shadowhunter being level 4 here is very strong. Strong leveling on the Shadowhunter now, paying off dividends. And I might have still enough to push the Shami back and then go for a Tiny Great Hall right after. The mana is low. Fly knows that soon Night Elf will have to fall back. Blade hurt as well. Has a heal potion though. This time he will survive. Fly can't afford to lose the Blade Master this time. No guns are falling, but that's a good heat wave as well. Heal scroll on the Night Elf side. Slight supply lead for Colorful, but not by much really. And we have Bloodlust on a lot of these forces. Also upgraded Coda Aura, by the way. But the frontliners, the Grunts, and the Raiders are still dying pretty quickly, as it seems. Oh, Blade in trouble here. Level 4, finally. Blade Master! Woo! Almost goes down. 67 HP. There's another heat wave. He could go for crit now, finally. He still doesn't have it. Oh, Keeper caught here. Thanks to the ensnare on the other hero, actually. Awkward position for Colorful. Everything's so hurt for him. He's in a precarious spot as well, but he knows if he falls back, Fly will have his own Tiny ready and mining. And now Fly healing with the Clarities, with the salves. Oh, wait. The Tiny was put down a long time ago. Sorry, I missed that. When the hell did that happen? I guess it was right before the fight? Oh, and it's wonderful for Fly. He's got so much gold income now. Grunts and Raiders being pumped out. He can go for more Shaman. And the heroes are very strong already. 4-4 with the Shadowhunter about to be level 5. I would love to see also a Pit Lord here for Hall of Terror. Oh, and Fly may have just done it. Seemed like he almost gave this series away after a great start. This is the last chance for Colorful. This 70 supply army has to win the game. After that, Fly's going to be too far ahead. Colorful's having difficulty here, finding the kills right away. The targets must be the Raiders and the Grunts at the start. Mirror image also making it very difficult here to shoot through the Orc army. Wisps have to be there for the detonate, and they are. Fly gonna fall back a bit, reposition further out in the open. Supermore is of course doing a terrific job against the Huntresses as always. And there was a big heal scroll as well. Heal waves rattling through. Mana now low on the Orc side, but the Alchemist finds himself caught in a surround and no way out for him. There is no staff and no getting out. Level 3 for the Shadow, level 3, level 5, I mean. Level 3 heal wave right away. Next ensnare, finds the Keeper. Trying to fight his way out with an Entangler. There's so many ensnares, there's no way out anymore with a Bloodlust. A crit maybe? Yes! To finish this game in style. And that is it. GG. Fly with a celebratory end to this game. And a good mood. Well played by Fly. He was kind of close to giving it away at times. Colorful also playing well on map 3 and 4. But I would say Fly, yeah, could have gotten even more out of this. Could have had this even more one-sided, more clear in his favor. But a win is a win in the end. That's the only thing that matters.